Hello, hello.
Hi, my name is Chris, and I'm calling you on the behalf of Financial Help for Seniors. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. Now, I am with American Benefits, and based on our records, it shows you may qualify for a state-regulated final expense insurance plan that's going to cover 100% of your funeral, burial, or cremation expenses. Now, are you between the age of 50 and 80?
Yes.
How old are you?
67.
Well, I believe you make your own financial decisions.
Yes.
Do you smoke or use tobacco?
No.
Awesome. You qualify just fine. Now, let me bring in one of my specialists on the line who can exactly tell you what kind of benefits you can qualify for today. Okay?
Okay.
Pleasure to have you on the line. This is Ron with Final Expense Department. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. How's the day going so far? Hope you woke up at the right side of the bed today.
Yeah, definitely.
Perfect. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Zoe.
Joey?
Yes.
And what's your last name?
Brooks.
Joey Brook?
Yes.
Okay, Joey, how old are you?
67.
Are you shopping around for yourself or someone from your family?
Myself.
Okay, what's your social? Okay. What state were you born?
California.
California. So, Joey, are you looking for a term life or a whole life?
Preferably whole life.
I'm sorry?
Preferably whole life.
Okay, and will this be the primary or do you have some in place already?
This would be my primary.
Okay. So allow me to elaborate how this policy works and how these plans can benefit you and your family. Along the way, should you have any questions, you feel free to ask. So these plans we're talking about, they actually are whole life in nature where the premiums will never change and the policy will never expire on you regardless of your age and health conditions. Unlike the traditional plans, these plans not only have death benefits, they give you live-in benefits also. Where down the road in any type of financial strain, you can draw money out of your policy and you can use that within your life to take care of an event of emergency. Now, my part of the job here is to shop around at 40 different companies I'm affiliated with and compose you a plan which gives you the maximum benefits at the lowest rates. So with me, you have a chance to customize a plan for yourself. So, let's look into some numbers for you. Tell me, what's your date of birth?
November 3rd, 1956.
Okay. Now, Joey, a lot of folks that I speak with on a regular basis, they use this coverage for various reasons. Some use it to cover their funerals, burials. Some use it to cover their cremation. Some of my clients have debts they're worried about. They leave money over for their family. And few choose to endow an inheritance. Different people have different needs, right?
Right.
Tell me, what do you reckon? If you choose to get it, what do you want it to do for you?
Most likely burial expenses.
Okay. Have you made any arrangements so far in regards to your burial, like a burial plot bought out, a headstone, a casket?
No, nothing at all.
Okay. And have you checked out the local funeral homes and their prices as of yet? Do you know how much it costs in California for a traditional burial?
I've heard the ballpark being like 11 or 12,000. I've been told California is very expensive.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. $9,000 to $12,000 is the ballpark figure when it comes to a traditional burial. So I'll make sure whatever plan I compose for you is the one that covers 100% of your, burial. Now there is a 10% increment, 15% actually, every decade. It is well documented because if we, have you happened to made arrangements for any of your loved ones who passed away?
Not personally.
What's your zip code?
90810.
Okay, got it. Let me pull out some local funeral homes in your local area. So, Long Beach, right?
Right.
Okay. So, I see Long Beach Colonial Mortuary at 638 Atlantic Avenue. Then I see McKinsey Mortuary Services, Strickland Mortuary, Heritage, All Souls, Affordable Burial and Cremation. A lot of them. What we do is we look at the most expensive one and the cheapest one in your local area, so we can have a consideration of price. Okay. So the most expensive one I see is Heritage, and they are coming back at $10,000. On top of it, cemetery fee needs to be included, which has a burial plot, opening and closing, casket, and a headstone. A burial plot starts at $1,000. It goes up to as high as $1,500. Casket is no more than starts at a $1,500. It goes up to as high as you want it to.
Right.
So, but maximum $2,000, you can have an amazing casket for yourself. Headstone is no more than $700. Opening and closing will be $500. So that's actually $14,000 and some dollars for you with Heritage. And the cheapest one I see is Men of Mortuaries, and they're coming back at $6,000 is the funeral fee, the basic services, the viewing and visitation, and if we include the cemetery fee, it is coming back at $10,000. So 10 to 15, we should say. You'll be needing a $20,000 worth of coverage to take care of a traditional burial for you whenever your time comes, because average increment of $5,000 would be there.
Right.
Because the way you're not going anywhere for at least 10 or 15 years, because average life expectancy of a female in California, that's 79. So 20,000 would be enough. Now, do you have any debts you can think of, like a mortgage payment due?
No mortgages. I mean, I do use my credit cards for everything. So those, if I passed away now, I would owe like $2,000 on them. I can afford to pay it. I'm just, because the statement hasn't closed, I haven't gone in to pay it.
So, right. So, see, debts can be a factor as well when your time comes. So probably go for a 25.
Okay.
Because this 5,000 extra would be having you having a two umbrellas at a sunny day. Things go sideways, you'll be covered.
Right.
So, because there can be a lot of unprecedented factors which can be there whenever a person passes away. So how do you see your health in general, Joey?
Extremely healthy, I would say.
Okay. Smoke cigarettes? Use any tobacco or nicotine products?
No.
You don't. Okay. And what got you looking for life insurance? Was there a recent death in your family, or like what got it on your mind?
My coworker, her husband passed away suddenly, and so they're trying to get that all figured out. And I did think about it in the past, and I always assumed, well, I have a 401k, right? So like I have investment money, you can use that. But no, it's all locked up in probate. It has to go through escrow. It's a whole thing. Her estate has to handle it. They can't just go in and pull that money out. So she has to find a way to get the money for the funeral until they can get all his investments out. God knows when. I'm like, I didn't think about that. I just assumed he could pull the money out anytime.
Exactly. So, yeah, these plans pay 6 to 12 hours of your demise. So, yeah, that's okay. I understand. What's your approximate height and weight, Joey?
I'd say I'm around 6'2" and 165 pounds.
155?
65.
65, okay. Good shape, God bless. Do you take any prescribed medications on a regular basis?
No.
Ever had cancer?
No.
A hospital stay in the past 12 months?
12 months? No.
Any form of oxygen that you use on a regular basis?
No.
Okay, sure, perfect. No inhalers, nebulizers?
No.
Okay, good. So, yeah, that's pretty much all the questions I needed to ask from my side. Within a few seconds, I should be able to pull out 3 different options for you. Whatever you decide to keep, we'll go ahead and do an application for that. Based on your questions answered, we'll get your approval from the insurance company. Upon your approval, I'll be generating the policy number for you. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Now, there are 2 ways I can pull out the rates for you. One is either you can tell me how much would you like to spend on your final expense insurance monthly, and I can pull out the maximum coverage you can get in that budget. Or else I can go ahead and get started at a $15,000, considering the average cost of burial for you in mind. I can go higher, show you all the options. You can stop me wherever you think it's exceeding your budget. We'll take it from there. So again, would you like to share a budget with me, or should I tell you all the options available?
Let's just see the options. I mean, it can't be that expensive, right?
Got it. Okay. So I do have a good news. Various insurance carriers are coming back at a positive response for you. The one that I see at the top of the list is based out of Brownwood, Texas. They operate nationwide, and they have been in this market from over 100 years now. Outstanding track record when it comes to paying the claims. What this means for you is having an assurity that your loved ones will receive the claims whenever your time comes. So basically, they get this tax-free money in 6 to 12 hours of your demise to pay for your final expenses. I got various options. What they offer you is a whole life where the premiums we decide today will remain the same for the rest of your life, and the coverage will never go down. The only way you lose this coverage is down the road if you choose not to pay on it. So nobody can take it away from you. On top of it, it's a day 1 coverage. Do you understand what that means, or should I elaborate?
I'm covered as soon as I'm approved, or as soon as I pay, something like that.
As soon as you pay.
Okay.
So not when you are approved, when you pay. That is when you get covered. So God forbid you die the next day, beneficiaries will still get the full coverage amount. Now, if I look into the numbers, I got various options. First one is a coverage that would take care of entirely to a traditional funeral expense. This is exclusive coverage to take care of the funeral home service fee, the cemetery fee with a viewing and visitation. It's a $15,000 worth of coverage, which will cost you $100 a month.
Let's go higher. What else? What else do they have?
Sure, we can go higher. 17,000 will be $112 a month for you. So basically, every $6 give you an increment of $1,000 in your coverage.
Oh, okay.
So if I look into 19, it should be 125, yes, and 20,000 would be $131. Then after 20, we have to go straight to 25. There's no 21, 22, 23. So that would be 162 for 25. We can go to a 30 as well.
Is there really a 30? Jeez.
Yes. The maximum we can go with this company is 40.
Wow.
So
who would need 40K in coverage? Like, you'd have to have one heck of a funeral for 40,000 coverage.
Well, I helped out a lady for her cremation last week, Her cremation was $25,000 because she wanted her ashes to be turned into diamonds. So people do crazy stuff, my man.
That's crazy. I mean, if you have time, I'm just curious
So
to
what
see.
I did here, sir.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. Okay, so what I did here, I started off at a minimum of 15,000,
Mm-hmm.
which covers 100% of your burial, and I went up as high as 25, which was basically extra money for your family. So, which one of these gifts of love you think you like the most for your family? What's your feedback now?
I think 25 makes the most sense because, we did the math. You looked up the prices to figure out,
Yes,
what it would
that's
cost. And
right.
of course, inflation continues to be really high. So who knows 20 years from now how much this would actually cost.
Exactly.
So that makes the most sense to me.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to put you on a recorded line, so I'm sure that I'm not making any clerical mistakes at my part.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be hearing a quick beep. Give me a quick moment. Sir, this is Agent ID 1210, Agent name Ron Caldwell, completing your application for $25,000 worth of whole life insurance with a monthly premium of $163.13 a month. Please spell your first, middle, and last name for me, as it should be on your policy documents. It should be the same as on your legal documents.
So first name is Joey, Joey. There's no middle name. Last name is Brooks, Brooks.
Got it. And what address do you want me to mail the policy documents to? Code of 90810, correct?
Correct.
That's a single family home, apartment, condo?
A single family home.
Single family, got it. Do you also have an email where I can update you instantly as soon as I get you approved?
It's just my first name. First name, last name, 12 at gmail.com.
So all lowercase, first name, last name, Joey Brooks, 12 at gmail.com, correct?
Correct.
Got it. Perhaps the most important question, who would be the responsible person for this $25,000 whenever your time comes from the insurance company? In other words, I'd like to know the name of your beneficiary.
My son Chase can do it.
Name again, please?
First name is Chase.
Keith?
Chase. Chase, like the bank, Chase.
I got it. And what's the last name? It should be the same as you, Brooks.
Yes.
Any middle names or initials?
No.
Okay. How old is he?
He is 41.
Do you remember the date of birth?
February 3rd, 1983.
Got it. Okay. And will he be the sole beneficiary, or would you like to have a contingent or a secondary?
I think for now we'll keep it at him. I can add another person later if need be.
Got it. Sure, perfect. So I'm mentioning Chase Brooks, your son, 41 years of age, to be the sole beneficiary on your policy, responsible for $25,000 whenever your time comes. That's how you want it?
Yes.
That's how you will see it on your documents. Now, moving forward, I would like to do some more customer service here. That's how we serve more than 20,000 families a year. Once you receive your policy documents, please do not treat them as a piece of paper. Instead, treat them as a legal document, which is in your hands, as a check of $25,000 your beneficiaries will use, God forbid, when you're not in this world. So it is important that you keep Chase aware of it. Also, give him a copy of the policy documents so he knows who to reach when your time comes. And also keep the originals in a safe place where you would have kept $25,000 if you had them in hands today. I believe I make myself clear here, sir. You do understand the importance of the documents we'll be sending you?
Yes.
Okay. Now, tell me, what date do you think will be the most convenient for you to get your policy started?
What's the tricky one? I'd like to do everything on the 1st because that's easier. So like pay the recurring payment on the 1st, but I don't know if we can start today because it's already the 1st. Should we put like maybe the 5th and then change it to the 1st later, like for May?
Yeah, we can always do that. No problem.
Yeah.
So 5th of April?
Right.
Actually, see, in order to do that first, for the first draft, I can put in 5th of April. But after the first draft, is done, you need to call in and then you need to change the frequency, okay?
Okay.
Because when I put the frequency in, I have to put 1st of every month or 5th of every month.
Right.
So I can do for 5th of April, and after that you have to call in. But that's actually a long process. So what I can do is I can do 1st of next month, and after that 1st of every month.
But I mean,
Or if you want to pay today, that can happen too.
Yeah, because I mean, if we pick the 1st of next month, it wouldn't be effective until the 1st of next month, right?
Exactly.
So how do we?
You can always change it.
Yeah.
By calling in.
Yeah, I mean, even if it's complicated, it's a one-time thing, so it won't be too bad.
Yeah, exactly. We can do it. So 5th of this month, and after that 1st of every month, right?
Yeah, I'll call to change it.
Okay, sure, no problem. And would that be from a savings or a check-ins?
Checking.
Okay, is that account on your name or is it a joint account with someone else?
It's under my name.
Okay. So Joey Brooks, right?
Yes.
You don't have no middle initials in names. So insurance companies, they do a direct deposit on a date that you set. In your case, it will be 5th of every month starting from next month. You can call it later, change it to 1st. So you never miss your payments.
No.
So whom do you bank with?
Chase, ironically.
Okay. Okay. And what's your account number with them?
The checking account number?
Yes.
6.
Okay. You told me that you don't take no prescribed medications on a regular basis, correct?
Correct.
Perfect. Yeah, then. And where did you read me these numbers from? From your online app or your checkbook?
Online. I don't have a checkbook.
So, online, right?
Right.
Now, online there are 3 routing numbers. You sure this is the ACH, the one that you gave me?
Mine says
the ACH.
Mine says paper and electronic, but I'm sure it's the same thing because the other one is wires. I don't think you want wires, right?
Yeah, wire is not the same thing.
Right,
no,
right.
No, wire is different. So this paper and electronic is the ACH. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joey. So yeah, man, the process is done. Almost. I'll be submitting your policy. We'll be connecting you to an applicant from the insurance company. Applicant is just a guy who reviews the applications,
Mm-hmm.
So he'll be on the line, will be like, Joey, is this yours? He'll say yes. Joey, is this yours? He'll say yes, and he'll be generating your policy number. Now grab yourself a pen and a paper so I can give you my contact information.
Sure. So we place at 30,000. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so my name is Ron, R-O-N.
Mm-hmm.
Last name is Caldwell, Caldwell. Extension is 1210. And my callback number where you can hit me back is 205
Mm-hmm.
433 9495. And there's another number, 929 755 6247. Both are my business lines. I am active on both, but see, when I'm on a call, like I'm on a call with you, so that's why you can always call at 929 755 6247. That's the retention department. All you need to do is you need to ask for Ron or Agent 1210. They'll connect you right to me.
Ask for Ron. Okay. Perfect.
Now, stay with me on the line while I find that applicant for you. Let me see who's going to take you in today. But while we're waiting for them, sir, what are your hobbies? Are you still retired or are you still working?
No, I retired, so it's a lot of chilling at home, watching movies, or doing puzzles. Occasional travel when I can. I'm trying to travel more, but it's.
That's good. Okay. What are your hobbies?
I spend a lot of time at home tinkering with electronics. So like I'll fix broken iPhones and mess with
Okay,
servers and help
that's good.
friends get networking set up.
Okay, okay, that's good. This is the primary, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Sir, can I put you on a brief hold? I'll be right back with
Sure.
you.
Sure.
Okay, stay with me on the line, please.
Mhm.
I really apologize for that delay, sir. I was just looking for an applicant. Uh, see, Mondays are actually quite busy, so I have it, and it'll be like
Yeah.
2 minutes
Okay. Sure.
from now.
No problem.
So bear with me, okay?
Sure.
Yeah. Uh, so Jose will be the guy today.
Ooh.
Okay. So his process is simple. He'll come on the line, he'll verify the application, and he'll get it submitted. Once we get it submitted, we mail out the documents to you. You get the documents in 3 to 5 days. You'll get a welcome email as well. And make sure you treat them as a legal document, and make sure you have enough money available on 5th of April. And after that, 1st of every month, so your policy can get started without any hurdles. Your banking is not going through. I don't know why. Sir, I have the correct account numbers.
Yeah.
Okay. Just no. Actually, it came back as no account experience available. Do you use this account?
Yeah. It's what I use for credit cards. I have a savings if you maybe something's broke with that account if you want to use that instead.
Well, if it is a active checking account, it should go through. Are you sure that sometime you have to put some zeros before your account number with Chase? Can we call the bank and confirm it?
You could try adding 3 to the front if you want to, or would it be 3? So I'm trying to do math in my head because
How about
Chase.
How about we call your branch and just confirm it? You give them your account number, ask them if it's the correct one. Because they won't give it to you over the phone, but they would surely verify if it's yours or not. Can we do that?
Yeah, I don't know my branch account number. I can look it up, or phone number.
I have the numbers.
Okay.
You have in branch in Long Beach.
Yeah.
You actually would have a lot of Chase in Long Beach.
I can't even remember the address of the closest one.
So 940 Long Beach Boulevard, 401 East Ocean Boulevard.
Let me see which one.
240 East Carson Street.
I normally go to Signal Hill.
We can just call the customer service line.
Yeah.
Customer service number. Okay. No. It is actually on the back of your debit card. Do you have your debit card or something?
I think it's in the safe deposit box. I don't use my debit card because, like, I use credit cards for everything. We could just Google it. Let's see.
Let me see. No, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I found it, I think. Yeah, I have it. Let's go. I'm dialing you now.
Okay.
This call will be monitored and recorded, and your voice may be used for verification. Welcome to Chase Card Services. Para español, oprima el asterisco.
No, man, this was the wrong number. Give me a quick moment. The right one is this one.
Or this one.
800-935-9935.
Let's see if that's
This is the right one.
That's our last.
This call will be monitored and recorded, and your voice may be used for verification.
Business Platinum Cash Management.
Welcome to Chase. Para español, oprima el asterisco. Please enter your debit card, account number, or user ID, followed by the pound key. To report your debit card off... Sorry, your entry was not understood. Let's start over. Please enter your debit card, account number. We see you're having some difficulty. Let's try something else. Sorry, we were unable to successfully identify you. If you are calling for information on how to get your 1099...
See, I don't think this is the correct account number. When I put that in, you didn't verify.
This is so weird. Should I call them?
Yeah. We are calling them. This is Chase,
Because I need to pay my credit cards today, so that account is... If something's wrong with it, I'm going to have problems too.
Yeah. So, yeah, you have my number. You can call me back always. Let's try it with the savings. Is that an open savings or a closed?
It's open. I was thinking, yeah, because we did it that way.
We can do it with that.
Let me get it from my online banking.
Take your time.
Because nothing comes out of it, so it should be fine. Okay. It is...
That's a savings?
Yeah. Because, see, I thought maybe the problem... Yeah?
Those are actually, 5 digits, 6 digits, not 9. And the routing is the same, 322
varies. Like, that's what I thought the problem might be, is because, like, I have a Bank of America account, and their checking account numbers are 12 digits, but Chase are 9 digits.
Yeah,
so it's just kind of all over the place.
But with Chase, it's usually, check-in is 13 digit, 9 to 13, and savings is 5 to 7.
Yeah, Chase is they're all over the place. I mean, that confused someone else too. They're like, your checking account needs to be longer. I'm like, no, at Chase it's 9 digits. Like, no, it's 12. I'm like, no, it's 9. And they were very confused.
Yeah, but savings, Let me validate this one.
Yes.
Let's call them and validate this one.
This call will be monitored and recorded, and your voice may be used for verification. Welcome to Chase. Para español, oprima el asterisco. Please enter your debit card, account number, or user ID, followed by the pound key. Sorry, your entry was not understood. Let's start over. Please enter your debit card, account number, or user ID, followed by the pound key.
You punch it yourself.
Does it let me try. And 3. Hopefully I did that
and
fast
a pound.
enough. Oh, pound. Okay.
We see you're having some difficulty. Let's try something else. Sorry, we were unable to successfully identify you.
Yeah, so, no, man.
Do you want me to call them and call you back?
Wait, how will you get connected with the customer service if you don't have the correct account number? Do you have the user ID? We can try it with that.
Yeah, it's just it's the same as my email, which I know you're never supposed to do. But it's Joey Brooks 12. Let me find my password.
No, I'm not trying to log into your online. No, I was saying that user ID, it's actually a 4-digit code that you have set up in order to get you connected with a live representative on this customer service line.
A 4-digit code?
Yeah.
I don't know if I have
that
one.
You set up. It's a caller ID.
I don't remember ever doing that. I have my online login, obviously, but a 4-digit code?
Yeah.
Huh. Would that be like on my banking, or did I set that up?
How about you call your bank and call me back after you get this sorted out?
Yeah. Because I'm confused as well. And again, I need to pay credit cards today. So if this account, if something's wrong with it, I'm screwed too.
Okay. Take your time. Call me back. I'll be here.
Okay. Thanks for your help.
Okay. Bye-bye.